combo. We got the Buzz and Samsora versus the Cosmo and Tweek.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yep, we're just going straight into it, starting on Battlefield. It's like just all of these characters are going to benefit greatly from these platforms. And Luma is already gone. That is like one of the kind of hard parts about whenever you run running Rosalina into like doubles is that so many hitboxes coming out to where sometimes it's hard to keep track of Luma and she can just get hit by the strangest hitbox.
Most definitely, yeah. There's just a lot of like phrases that goes into Rosalina in singles and doubles. And I feel like the Buzz has a very strong way of showing that, all the good aspects of it. You know, you don't really even notice some of the flaws that Rosalina has because the Buzz just plays his character so damn well.
Oh, definitely. So, like, there's a reason why this man is a top 5 player.
Now, why he's not sponsored? Now, that's a story for another day. But no, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Someone pick this man up.
Yeah, please. Okay, Tweek kind of staying in the back right now, and I like that, you know, slow and steady bail is kind of the optimal bail, and what we're seeing is a lot of the bullet climax as Cosmos kind of takes the front lead and tries to stick in some of that aggression.
Yep, definitely. See, trying to go for that edge guard. He's just going to get a good chunk of damage, and ooh, was a little bit too close to that up smash from his partner, the Buzz.
Yeah, a little close for comfort, man. A little bit of that friendly fire coming out there, but the Buzz ends up answering back, though, to kind of even out the workload. There's an up air. We're sitting in a good position here.
Yep. Both of those characters, Peach and Rosalina, like they have good kind of like outbursts of damage or like just knockback to where you have like Peach's fair or just about anything from Luma to where it's like they're at a high percent, there's a good chance that they're going to go flying.
Most definitely. Rosalina's such a light character here too, though, but definitely holding her own and throwing her weight around to say the absolutes. What's a grab, though? Ends up finding access to a second one here, and that's why I really love the Buzz, man. If at first he don't succeed, he just keeps at it.
A little bit off on that back air from Luma. Just so much space is covered whenever you're just throwing out a back air to try to edge guard. Especially someone like Corrin, to where their recovery is fairly interceptable.
Okay.
Like,
oh, gets the pin, though. Not quite enough, though, but definitely sending the message. That's for sure. Okay, Tweek with the good optimal coverage here right now, sitting at a very comfortable 74%. Back into the cut, drops down with the back air, though. Samsora living to fight another day, but like I said, you know, the blue team, they just have this never giving up type of play style, man.
And it seems as soon as like one character dies, the next one goes. Like, it's a slobber knocker. That's all it is. Just really strong hitboxes from all of these characters just coming out. And that's just it. Like, everyone's flying.
Most certainly. Oh, it avoids the bite after the neutral special. The Buzz has Cosmos in a very unfortunate position. There's the forward smash, though. Luminous, nonetheless, though, damage is still being taken.
A little bit of a miscommunication right there, running into his partner's up air. Bayonetta is going to make it back. Such a wonderful recovery for this character. That dash tag is going to take it.
Yeah, most definitely. Ton of damage on the board here. Blue team not sitting in the best of positions here, but they still have a little bit of space to work with. But I might have spoke too soon, though. Tweek all by his lonesome. Now, we've seen him come back from some big deficits, but this one here, he definitely has his work cut out for him.
Especially whenever you're playing against two wonderful players like Samsora and Dabuz. Like, these people are masters of the characters that they play.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Trying to catch the Buzz's, what could be looked at as lackluster recovery options as he comes back down to the stage here. Tweek not really taking too much damage as you see starting to dance around off stage. Let's see a little bit more synergy right here from the red team. They can really close this thing out a little easier than they probably expect.
He's just going to need to try to get one of these stocks. Oh! Like, he needs to force them to just kind of burn whatever stock, especially like if he gets the Peach out first to where she's forced to take like the Rosalina stock.
Okay, there's the dare, sends the message though, gets him a little scared, has the afterburner kick into the stage just to grab ledge. The Buzz down to his final stock. Samsora though looking good.
Ooh, a nice little volleyball setup right there.
Oh, a little late on the up smash there. Looking to get another grab opportunity.
Oh, sitting up there waiting with that float.
That was a dominating finish right there. Team synergy at its finest. Writing the book on how to play doubles. beautiful finish.
Definitely.
Team battle.
All right. And that was only the first game. Now, again, if you guys are just tuning in, this is a best-of-5 set. So these guys have a lot. They have a lot of work here. Obviously to make up. Tweek and Cosmos, though, I know that they obviously have it in them. Obviously, we've seen how dominant Tweek has been this season. And then, of course, Cosmos, most notably beating Zero. So you know that he can definitely do the damn thing when it's needed.
Oh, definitely so. And especially with both of these players, like, staying at the loft with each other. Like, you know that they have something going on. Like, they have that synergy. They've been working on this combo.
Yeah, man, staying at the loft with such strong players, I mean, you just really have no choice but to get better yourself. I mean, both these two guys are very dominant, and the fact that they've linked up is what makes them even that scarier, even that much more scary, excuse me.
Especially just in New Age Sky House.
Boom. Down throw gets the back air, very simplistic combo. Samsora not looking to let up at all, as you see, tries to get off stage there with some of those dares.
And even like waiting just a little bit to make it to where whenever Cosmos was trying to read that immediate combo there with that side beat, just like the patience from Cosmos, even though while he's trying to go for that aggression. Samsora, not Cosmos, right?
Yeah, Samsora.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the forward air though that time. The first one's to kind of draw blood and put a point up on the board here. Okay, Dabuz really going as low as possible to make sure he can come back comfortably. Cosmos understands that, Corrin in these dish joints, just the fact that she's so long physically and the fact that she has a sword can really make Dabuz's life hell. As you see right there, there's another insta-pin. Oh, my goodness.
Trying to catch him sleeping. And just so many hitboxes that you can throw out with Bayonetta whenever you're going to go for that edge guard. Especially compared to a character who doesn't have a hitbox on their recovery, like Rosalina.
If Rosalina had that, man, she would just be busted.
Oh, no. I don't even...
All right, afterburner kick. Putting some very quick and meaningful damage on the board there, but unfortunately was not watching his back. Samsora coming in with a very hefty forward, as we've seen time and time again. His positioning of that, it just almost makes it seem like he just has a forward air button. Like, it's not even an input. It's just like, he hits trigger and forward air comes out.
This man's running macros.
Oh, okay, good stuff there by Luma.
They're coming in for mommy.
Trying to be in the piccolo to her Gohan. Oh, okay, good save there. Yeah. Beautiful.
Unfortunately, just sent her into another strong attack.
Okay, back throw. Okay, there's a dash attack, a little off the mark. I think he was looking for a bit of a 2v1 special there, but unfortunately, ends up taking a bite out of Samsora. I'll see you later. Now, here we go. Got ourselves an even game here again. But the first one to kind of take the stock usually is the one that sets the tone for the 2v1 at the end of the match.
Ooh, that turnip almost coming into clutch right there, trying to interrupt Bayonetta's recovery.
And I think, Tweek just kind of embodies what we feared in Smash 4. Like, we've seen him pick up some of the worst characters in the game. We've seen him pick up some of the best ones. But what we feared is that a character as talented as, or a player, as talented as Tweek was going to pick up somebody like Bayonetta and just really scare the entire world. And that's exactly what he's doing here. There's that back air. Hits like a ton of bricks. Tweek right now just playing out of his mind here these last few weeks into months. Oh, but
nice little combo right there.
Okay. Almost was enough there to get the Mary Poppins kill.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Tweek is that whenever he picks up a new character, a new strong character, he always winds up being one of the best of that character. Whether it's Bowser Jr., whether it's Cloud, or now Bayonetta, to where it's arguably to where he's like the #2 Bayo.
Oh, yeah, and we also can't forget about his DK as well. Man, there was a brief stint where he was playing a lot of DK, and almost even beat Zero at a K-Tar a few months back too. So Tweek, he can definitely do it all right here, but he definitely has to do a lot more than all because he has himself again in another 2v1 situation. Dabuz and Samsora, they have seemed to link up, and their team synergy just going through the roof here. But no, this time Tweek has a little bit more room to work with, as you see. Dabuz already down to his final stock.
Though he's at a fairly low percent. However, Bayonetta can just hack on whenever she can.
And Samsora obviously on life support here. There's the back air. That's most certainly going to do it.
Yep, it's on life support, and then she just flatlined.
Yeah, just pulled the plug on her, so you know what, she's not making it. I'm going to go ahead and call it.
Yeah, sorry, Grandma, I got to charge my phone. Like.
Oh, dang. All right. Next game. Obviously, all these players going to stick with what they have.
Just going to run it back to Smashville.
Yeah, no need to switch up. You know, you're this far into bracket. You might as well stick with what you know best. And this is still just winners. So there is a loser's portion that one of these two sets, one of these two teams are going to have to go and take that wonderful trip to.
Just with that immediate counter right there. It's covering a good amount of space. And see, trying to go for the back air. Nice use of the armor on that up B by Cosmos.
Oh, dare right in the back here. Very quick and clean combos coming out here from Samsora. That trademark work that he's just known for, man.
Definitely tough. This man is a hard-working smasher.
Most certainly, man. To do what he does best right here with each of all characters, that really says a lot about his character playstyle.
They're playing Mario Golf.
Oh, there's a down smash. Tweek still off stage here. Instead of shifting focus for the 2v1, you know, kind of has his eyes set on Tweek, understanding that, you know, Tweek is the one that kind of holds out the stocks at the end of the match. You know, kind of letting Cosmos be the aggressor, so no surprise there. That's why, you know, he always finds himself with his stocks at the end.
Going to the witch time. We're going to just waiting right there. Just daring them. Just daring them to pick an option, and she couldn't even make it back. But answering right back with that hearty fair. Take him off through the top. And that's one of the just kind of like unfortunate deals, especially whenever you're dealing with Bayonetta, such a large body. They're susceptible to just kind of like those combos up into the air, especially kind of double.
Most definitely. Another witch time opportunity here coming out from Tweek. What's Tweek going to turn it into? Okay, a little missed time there with his up special, or his witch twist, excuse me. He was looking for that combo right into the corner there that time. Boom, down tilt, afterburner kick. Where are we going? Good DI there from Samsora.
Ooh, nice read on the air dodge right there. Even went to where he's not triggering bats within.
Okay, for the first time throughout the majority of this set here, you know, the blue team has, okay, well, they had a lead.
Commentators cursing.
Yeah, I might have spoke a little bit too soon right now. Winners finals not looking too hot right here for the blue team at all. Boom, takes a bite. Okay, gets the falling up air, sets the buzz up for a good follow-up there coming out from Tweek. Oh, he really tried that.
Yeah, he was trying to end her life right there.
Okay, try to get in and punish that forward smash, but I like that right there coming out from Tweek.
Yeah,
holding
using the bullets, just kind of keep her at bay.
Active hitbox on that chamber.
Now we're going to have Peach by her lonesome. You know, this is still doable from the red team. Just because of like how hard Peach kind of hits. Where like if she gets a fair in the corner, like the game's just going to be changed. A lot of just kind of options are going to be open for her. However, Samsora is going to need to do his best not to get too much damage tagged onto him. However, when you're going against both a Corrin and a Bayonetta, that's a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a task within itself here. But, you know, he's definitely holding his own here, as you see right here. Excuse me, trying to go for the fourth, though. The witch time, though. Oh, but then Samsora, though, with the great air dodge, man. Just narrowly escaping, though. You know, the nair there that Tweek was just handing out ever so gracefully.
Oh, still living great DI. However, both back airs from these characters will kill. That's going to be it.
Got ourselves a set here. I thought it was going to be a 3-0 and a handshake, but Tweek and Cosmos definitely have a thing or two to say about that.
Yep.
Edging that one out.
Exactly. That's why Tweek's from Phoenix. Like, he comes back from the dead.
There you go,
Bam,
man.
Right there.
He will rise again.
Yeah, they have risen from the ashes, and they're going to try to bring the set back.
Okay. We're going to go switch it up. This time, going to head over into Battlefield. Now, we got some platforms that we get to work with here. So, you know, we just kind of have to make sure that both teams here kind of watch how they land on these platforms. You know, I'm just thinking about how strong that up air is from Cosmos and just, you know, how useful it is, in certain situations, especially against two characters as light as Peach and Rosalina. Especially Rosie. Well, I'll take all of that.
Using that gravity pull, just pulling those bullets. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, whatever she's pulling in also kind of keeps its hitbox, so anyone that's, like, trying to come in is going to pack on a nice little percent of damage. Nice wave on that witch time and going to hit him with that. I've been just waiting for him, knowing what angle she's going to be sent to where it's like, hey, I'm going to hit you with the umbrella. We're going to get some extra damage, potentially try to get a kill.
Okay, there's the witch twist. Again, like I talked about, these platforms sometimes can kind of hurt you. They can definitely aid your combos, but they can most certainly hurt you as you try to land and regain, obviously, your footing. And that barely was enough to kill, but we go ahead and take those, man. 151 and Cosmos is out the door. Okay. Oh, okay, try to go for the first hit of forward, obviously, to extend the combo back into the second witch twist, though. A little bit off the mark there that time. Now, here we go. Got ourselves a semi-close game, though. Red team kind of edging it out a little bit here in the lead. I know that's how they want to keep it, man. The last time they let the lead kind of slip away from them,
right.
They just unfortunately didn't have what it took to kind of close out the gap.
That pin is going to be enough to take away Luma. However, the Buzz is going to make it back. Trying to catch the recovery of Bayonetta, since it always has a kind of active hitbox with the Toad to try to counter it.
And how could you not try to go for that? I mean, we've seen like all the Corrins and the Mars and the Lucinas try to go for the runoff counter. So why not? Peach obviously looking for some of that same, adaptation, but unfortunately just was not positioned correctly at all.
Right, and Toad's adorable. How can you not go for the Toad?
Hey, there you go, man. Got to unload the Toad, you know what I mean? Okay. Go up throw. Looking really good right here. Dabuz gets Tweek again back off stage. That's something he's been doing a very solid job at, but it seems like every time he gets the opponents off stage, Samsora is there for the follow-up, but, just always miss. Oh, my goodness. My. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was unfortunate right there. A rare Bayonetta SD.
Yeah, man. Tweek just kind of ran out of gas a little too early down there. Definitely earlier than expected, but here we go.
But it's still perfectly fine. This is fairly doable for them. Everything's just kind of evened up.
All right. Cosmos sent flying again. One stock left. Dabuz obviously being a very strong stock tank. 96% still on the board. Not going to take too much of anything right here for the for Tweek, or Cosmos to try to take the stock off of him. Oh, that's going to do it.
Yep, that's going to be it.
Okay, big damage right here.
Uh-oh. Is she going flying? She is!
Certainly is. Dabuz now, the tables are completely turned. Couldn't quite get back from that platform quick enough to help out his teammate.
Right, definitely not. Just kind of got flown to the moon. Now he's going to try to fight his way out. Just full on. Now we got the Luma back. We got the 2v2. However, she's still in tumble from that just flick of the wrist from the side B. And now we're going to have to wait another good about 13 seconds for the Luma to respond.
Okay, catches the counter. I think he was a little bit up to date on that this time. I'm saying that was what put him down to his final stock. Gets back on stage. So I think he actually ended up using the bullets to activate counter as the Buzz kind of floated right on top of Cosmos. Man, that was just such a strong idea right there coming out from Tweek. Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, just using the bullets from his partner to trigger the counter and just covers so much space because it's such a large move whenever it just comes out.
Okay, here we go. Down to up air. Oh, okay, ends up getting a two. Gets the 2 for 1 just about.
Yeah, Luma got the revenge, but didn't get the match.
Okay. Semi-decent finish here from all 4 players. Here we go.
Yep. Just so far, all of these matches have just been like straight down to the wire. Just a full-on nail-biter.
Most definitely, we find ourselves here with our first game 5 here of top 8 doubles or top whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Top four now. We're in top four doubles.
The winners finals. Now we're going to go back to Battlefield. I don't blame them. Just all these matches have been fairly close, so it's just one of those things where it's like it's not necessarily the stage.
Okay, Samsora coming out the gate super aggressive, not wasting any time finding an opening for that dare right in the forward there.
This Peach, whenever she gets the train rolling, she can put on so much damage.
Yeah, she can just steamroll over the biggest of opponents. You know, I've seen her make Donkey Kong look like Game & Watch when it came to the knockback. Such a strong character at times.
Yeah, it's like you don't expect that crown, that fair, to have such high knockback and do so much damage.
Okay. Again, you know, Tweek just, I need a back air counter. You know, he seems to be on the money with just about every one of them here, for the most part. Okay.
Yep. Since Rosalina is so tall, it's fairly easier to hit her with the neutral B, which is kind of bullet climaxes.
Okay, now falling up there from the Buzz is enough. It really seems like Cosmos is really getting the crap into the deal when it comes to fighting the Buzz. You know, he's not really able to find any punishes on his behalf, and then it just seems like the Buzz just finds these super duper what are look to be easy kills. Obviously, they're not easy kills, but you know he makes them look so easy because that's just how great he is on Cosmos. Boom. He gets the kick that time.
Yeah, Cosmo's just getting a lot of mileage out of the kick from the side B, whether it's just kind of like getting damage, setting up a hitbox where someone can run into, or even just kind of like knocking away Luma whenever the Buzz is sitting on shield on near ledge. Just knocks Luma straight off.
Most certainly. Okay. Peach finally losing a stock here. Now, obviously, the Buzz still looking really good as he's playing the stock tank role, very similar to like what we're seeing with Tweek right here. As you see, he's kind of staying in the cut, but this is what put him in a bad spot the last game. You know, he couldn't quite get back to the stage quick enough, and Samsora took a little bit too much damage than expected. Boom, there's the forward throw.
Yep.
Oh
my, just got sent up.
Yeah, that's how you do that. Okay, still a lot of fight left in him. You know, I really got to give it up to these 4 players where we're seeing a lot of good movement around each other, but we're not really seeing any, like, capitalization.
Yeah.
You know, very aware of the situation at hand here from all 42 players. As I say that, though, Cosmos finds a back air opening. As we see right now, even game in terms of stocks, the percents kind of tell a different tale. We'll see how it all spells out in the end. And again, another up air, but that time not enough to take out one of the players here from the blue team.
Yep, that is one of the benefits of Battlefield. Is even though all these characters except Corrin are fairly light, they're allowed to live at such high percents, like Bayonetta with 140, simply because of the extended blast zones. And when you're running something like Peach, Rosalina, and that was...
I was a little afraid for a second. I forgot it was Bayonetta, but you just... You can't help but to feel that level of anxiety, you know, when you see somebody get hit like that. Okay.
Yep. Using the Luma shot to just kind of cover any option the Bayonetta could have had. Force her in shield and just kind of work her way back to the stage and get that kill.
Okay. There's an air. Beautiful stuff. Okay, I like the spacing. You know, that's how you know the Buzz is definitely feeling himself. We start to see that claw animation come out from Rosalina, and he starts to space you out on that corner. Let's talk about magnet hands, man. Corrin, I'm telling you, man, just never short of those magnet hands.
Yeah. Oh, definitely not. Like you see, she's wearing gloves. Like you can guess what she has in them. It's just straight on magnets.
Okay, there's down tilt. The Buzz doing such a strong job here, just keeping the players on the blue team off stage here, or just always stuck in that position. That way, Samsora can always go for a follow. And that's what really makes all the difference in doubles. You know, your ability to go for setups. Obviously, you know, you can swing and you'll probably hit somebody. That's not the name of the game in doubles. The name of the game in the doubles is, you know, to put on as much damage as possible in a short period of time.
Right, exactly. Like you want to strike the fear of God into their hearts whenever you're playing doubles.
Uh-oh, that's what he was
Finally
looking for.
using the Toad.
unloading the Toad. Unfortunately, it matters not, though. Tweek out of the picture. Cosmo's all to his lonesome. Let's see how well he fares here in the 2v1. Okay, I like that abuse right there. The Buzz understands that, you know, he just hasn't really been able to deal with his aerials throughout the entirety of this set.
No, I do think I have finally realized why not a lot of Peaches like go for that kind of counter with the Toad.
Right.
Because whenever you use Toad, there's not much room for messing up.
Right, of course.
Hey.
Because, you know, Toad misses, and then you're really just sitting there.
Right, no, that too. And a 130 is very, very scary to try to commit to something like a grab because one of these characters, whether it's Rosalina or Peach, can just kind of run in as soon as you're committed into that animation to either go for like a fair or an up smash.
Yeah, you know, Cosmo right here just displaying his strong movement options and how well he wants to really mix up the opponent. I just see, you know, obviously using his aerials to cross up both players of the red team and then also using like the kick. You know, obviously the kick and the swing animation to kind of throw himself in and out of the neutral here, both of these two.
And he's just using like just kind of dance around ledge.
Okay, not allowing himself either to be grabbed.
Yep. Ooh, and that's going to be it. The booty bump going to take it.
Yeah, backs it up on him. Wow. Can't lie, man. Even though it's very cold in here, I will say that these players are definitely heating things up, man, if you know what I mean.
Definitely so. Yeah, it's straight fire.